What's going on, guys? Got another comic book haul video for you. This batch of books is, oh goodness, 1, 2, 3, 4, looks like about 5 separate pickup stops, mostly from LCSs here in Louisville. I've got one Mercari purchase, and then a couple of stops. My wife and I went on vacation a few weeks ago up to Oshkosh, Wisconsin, and Green Bay, Wisconsin. There's a big air show in Oshkosh every year, so we went up there for that, and we stayed in Green Bay. And I managed to get to a couple of comic shops. I'm trying to think. There was one in Green Bay. There was one comic shop in Green Bay, and then one like Peddler's Mall type place that I picked up some stuff. So get to those in a minute. These first books are from a local comic shop here in Louisville called Book and Music Exchange. I've shown books from there before. They've got a pretty decent selection of back issues. They have new books as well, and they always resupply their dollar bins and their new additions to the back issues. So I try to go over there every few weeks or so, especially since it's like 2 minutes away from my house, so that helps. So this first book is Mars Attacks number 5. This is the retailer incentive version. I guess I didn't look it up, but like I've said before, the IDW retailer incentives are usually 1 in 10, so I think that's what this one is. It was $1, so that's why I picked it up. Just a cool cover. I was a big fan of the Tim Burton Mars Attacks movie from the 90s, and the old Topps comic books. Those were fun too. So this is my first foray into the IDW series. So couldn't beat it for $1. Next dollar book, we've got Shanna the She-Devil. I think this is the first volume that Frank Cho did. He wrote and penciled the entire series, so that's really cool. Got number 4 and number 5. Those are both $1. And let's see, last dollar book here is Cyberforce number 8. This is another one of those Image Zero books. Sorry, I thought I had a hair that was on the phone, not on the book. But anyway, Image Zero month they did where the creators switched books. So this is when Todd McFarlane did Cyberforce, and this is a newsstand version. So I've got the direct already, so picked up the newsstand. It's not in the greatest shape, but it was only $1, so why not? And then this was my favorite purchase from Book and Music Exchange that day. This is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 1 from the Image series. So this was, I think, volume 3, I guess, because the first 2 volumes were in Mirage. And then this was the first time, I think this was the first time that the Turtles switched publishers. They went to Image. And this is the first issue. You see Eric Larson did the artwork on the cover there. I'm not sure if he did the interiors as well. Let me open it up here and look. I forgot to check on that. Let's see. Eric Larson cover. And no, it says Frank Fosco is the penciler, and Eric Larson inked it, and Eric Larson did editing too. So interesting. It's cool. It's kind of a throwback to the early Mirage days. It's the black and white art. It's not colored or anything except for the cover, and you got all the turtles there with the red bandanas. So anytime I can pick up a Turtles book, especially a number 1, and that was $7, so I was really happy to find that. And that's pretty cool. On the back there you got the TMNT Savage Dragon figures. So you got the Ninja Turtles and then Savage Dragon and She-Dragon, so pretty cool. Real happy to find that. And this is my one Mercari purchase. I got Ninja Turtles number 10. This is from volume 1. Pretty sure this was the first time Shredder was on the cover. I picked this up for $25, I think. So if you don't know, Shredder actually gets killed in the first issue of Ninja Turtles. He gets smushed kind of like he did in the Ninja Turtles movie, and like the garbage truck, and gets crushed. So I'm not sure how he comes back in the comics at this point, but I think he came back in issue 9, and then on issue 10 he was on this really cool wraparound cover with Raphael there, and I think it's a Peter Laird cover. That was when he was still doing the art. And then on the inside here, you can see it's black and white. There's a really cool gatefold. It's got Shredder. Shredder's kind of posting up over there at the bar, or not at the bar. That's at the I think that's at April's parents' antique store. And then we got a cool gatefold cover right before the fight. So I thought that was really cool. That's just an awesome Shredder like pin up there. And right before they get to go down. And then, was there something at the end? I couldn't remember. There's a pin up page with donkey or something. Yeah, got the t-shirt iron-ons. I love seeing these old ads. And there's an ad for Gizmo. So just really cool. Happy to add that to my TMNT Volume 1 collection. Slowly chipping away at that. It'll take some time, obviously, for those early issues. But really happy to get that one. Beautiful cover. And just really, really happy. These next two books were from it's kind of a baseball card and memorabilia store, I guess, over near where we play hockey. I'd never been in there before. It's been there for years, but I didn't know they had comics. We drove by one day and stopped and went inside. They had about 4 long boxes of dollar books, and they had a bunch more that he hasn't gone through yet. So I'll have to stop back in there sometime within the next few weeks to see if he's gone through those and put those out for sale, because it's always fun to dig through new long boxes. So I picked this one up, Darkhawk 25, just a cool hollow foil or chromium cover there. It's a newsstand, so that was fun. And then I also got a Spawn newsstand. This is number 137. This is pretty beat up, lots of spine ticks. There's a corner over there that's all jacked up, some creases. But it's Spawn 137, newsstand for $1. I'm not going to pass it up even if it is in crappy condition. So just happy to find that. Alright, and then these next stack of books are from Comic Book World. It's another local comic shop here in Louisville. These were, let's see if I'll do this one first just because it's got the board on it still. So this is Soulfire Shadow Magic number 2. This is a Sana Takeda. She does the cover and the interior art as well. She's mostly, or best known from her Monstrous book. But I love the artwork in Monstrous, didn't really like the story, so I'm not going to collect those unless I find them for super cheap. So I'm kind of spreading out into Sana Takeda's other work to see if I like that more, and I picked this one up for $2. So I was happy to find that. And then this next few, this one was $1. This is Plastron Cafe number 1. This is kind of it is an anthology book published by Mirage. That was early on in the Mirage days. What is this? No, not too early. 92. So it's cool. It's got a Kevin Eastman story with Casey Jones in there. And I think there's a Peter Laird story in there as well. Yeah. So there's Peter Laird's. He's got a Ninja Turtles story. It's kind of cool. It's got Shredder in there, and then it's got, who's that? Donatello, and his head's kind of painted like the Japanese flag, so I thought that was pretty cool. And then who else? There's a Frankenstein pin-up at the end there. It's pretty cool. Kind of like Frank Miller-esque, but it is not Frank Miller. Who is it? It is Rich Hedden and Tom McWeeny. So I don't know, just cool early Ninja Turtle, well, not too early Ninja Turtles, but black and white Ninja Turtle stuff from the Mirage days. So anytime I find those for $1, I'll pick them up. Another fun book here. We got Demonic Toys number 2, just a fun painted cover. I think this was a 3 or 4 issue miniseries. So this is the first time I'd seen it. So the cover made me laugh. So I had to snag that for $1. And speaking of laughter, we have Dr. Giggles number 1. This was also $1. This is the comic adaptation of the movie from the early 90s, which I never actually saw the movie for Dr. Giggles. I remember it being promoted a lot back in the day, and seen it as a preview on a lot of the old VHS tapes that we would rent. So I may watch it someday, but this was, I like the art on that, so it's kind of a cool cover. Alright, so that was the last dollar book. Next I got some priced books. This first one was $8. Just a cool G.I. Joe retailer incentive cover from the IDW run. This is a beautiful Freddie Williams Cobra Commander cover. I picked that one up for $8. Another retailer incentive from G.I. Joe Special Missions. This was issue number 6. It's kind of a fun carnival cover. It doesn't really have, I guess it's got Beachhead there, and that, I don't know who that is. But then it's got the clown and the other circus freaks on there, so just grabbed that for $8. And then another one, another retailer incentive for $8. This was G.I. Joe Special Missions number 12. Picked this one up just because of the cool, fun wrestling cover. Got Snake Eyes about ready to smash Storm Shadow with a chair, and Destro coming off the top ropes. Just really fun, really cool stuff there. And these are, I think, both of these G.I. Joe Special Mission ones, they're RI covers, so they're 1 in 10s. And the print runs on these, I was checking, I don't know, it's in the 300 or 400s, I think. There might be of these, I'm not sure. I was checking the census on CGC, and there weren't any copies graded. So these aren't 9/8 by any stretch of the imagination, but I probably won't get them graded because I want to keep these in my personal collection. But just fun covers. A couple Ghostbuster books here. This is number 2, the RI cover. This one was $6. It's got the cool quote from the movie there, "We're ready to believe you," from their commercial, and then Winston down there saying monthly. So I've never read any of the Ghostbuster books, but obviously just huge fan of the movies. The new one that came out a year or two ago was really good too. I like that one a lot. This is issue number 11, another RI cover. This one was only $5, so not as cool as the other cover, but for $5, you don't see these. I don't see these too often, so I could not pass those up. All right, and this last stack of books here, surprise, surprise, more Ninja Turtles. These were from the comic book store in Green Bay. I can't remember what it was called. It had Hero in the title. Sorry. But I think it was the only comic store in Green Bay, basically. But it was really cool. They had tons of long boxes, tons of toys, very well kept, very organized. They had a ton of dollar bins. Those were organized by Marvel, DC, and other, basically. I flipped through those pretty quick, but didn't really find anything. There was one book in the indie stuff that I wish I would have grabbed. It was PandaCon number 1. I had it in my hands, but I hadn't really grabbed anything. I hadn't found anything yet, so I didn't add that to my, or didn't use that to start my stack. But I should have, because I found all these Turtles books, and the PandaCon book looked really funny. So if I see that again, I'll definitely pick it up for cheap. So this first one, we've got Ninja Turtles number 6. This is from the current IDW run. This is the cover B, the Kevin Eastman cover. Just needed this for the run. It was $4.50, so just over cover price. And number 7, also $4.50. This is just a regular cover A. Again, just to fill out the run. I think I've got that variant for number 1, but then I think I need 2 through whatever the earliest one I have now. I think is at 6. I'll need 2 through 5. Those are the earliest ones that I need, so hoping I can find those eventually. Number 8, just the cover A for $4.50. Number 9, cool Splinter cover, about to get messed up it looks like, for $4.50, just the cover A. And then I also got number 49, skipping ahead. I already had number 49, but this is the retailer incentive of this as well. And this looked like it's got 2 stickers on it, but I paid $4.50 for it, so they probably marked it down after it come out and been sitting in the back issue bins for a while. Because this is oh gosh, the series started in 2011, so this was probably 2015, so been sitting there for a while. And then the last one I got at the comic book store there in Green Bay is number 99. Again, I already had number 99, but this is the RI cover. So this one was $8. Just cool picture of Donatello there going crazy. So I think there were a bunch of variants for 99. There definitely were for 100. But like I said, this is the 1 in 10 variant, I think. So I was happy to find that for a little less than ratio. And then the last stack of books here, also from Green Bay. These were from the little flea market, Peddler's Mall area. Got some cool cosmic books. Got a Captain Marvel number 58. This is just some Bronze Age run filler. That was $1. Number 61, also $1. Just cool cover on there. And yeah, these were all cosmic stuff. Let's see, this one was 50 cents. This Cosmic Powers miniseries, I think it ran 6 issues. I thought it was all villains. Well, I guess Jack of Hearts is a villain, but what was the one I saw the other day? I think it's in another stack somewhere. I can't remember. But I think 1 is Thanos, and then I can't remember what 2 is. I think 3 is Jack of Hearts. And then Morgue is number 5. And then 6 is Tyrant, also 50 cents. I can't remember who the other one was, but I'm trying to find all those as well. So I was happy to pick those up for 50 cents. And then I got a Silver Surfer book, cool Ron Lim cover with Drax on there, hunting for Thanos. This was $1. I think this is after Drax finds out that Thanos killed his daughter, maybe? Daughter or wife? Moondragon? I can't remember. It's too much to keep track of, guys. Last book I got is Silver Surfer 78, just run filler here, 50 cents, got Jack of Hearts on the cover, Morgue as well, just cool. Yeah, this was, I think this was still, it's still Ron Lim at this point, so I'm going to piece as much of this run together as I can. I think the last issue was in like the 130s, 140s, so I didn't really like the art on that once it got up into that high of the volume, but I'll pick up all the Ron Lim that I can for sure. And I know some of those last fewer issues are harder to find, so those can resell for quite a bit. But for now, that's going to do it, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.